Good day, everyone. Among the parables in the Gospel of Matthew is the parable about the man who has two sons. This man owned a vineyard. He said to the eldest son, "Please go and work in the vineyard today." The son says, "Yes, father, I will go." But he does not go. The man goes to his other son and asks him to do the same thing. At first, the second son says, "No." But after giving it more thought, he goes and does work in the vineyard. I think we would all agree that the second son is the one who, in the end, does what the father wanted. In this case, goodness is apparent in the doing of the second son. What difference does it make? Well, in this case, he's helping his father, who is trying to make a living to care for his family by providing food for others. It is highly possible that when we do not choose well, our family, our constituents, and inevitably our world becomes a bit more broken because of our lack of goodness. None of us is perfect, and no one of us can possibly do everything that is asked of us 24/7. There are things, however, that we can always try to do by choice. We can choose to be gentle and respectful when we could be bossy and dominant. We can choose to forgive when we could hang on to grudges. We can choose to act kindly when we could be sarcastic with cutting remarks. We all need to ask God to remind us that our world needs lots of expressions of goodness, and our actions always say so much more than our words do. So when someone you know is having some type of trouble, don't ask if there is anything you can do. Just take your own time to think of something appropriate to do, no matter how seemingly small, and do it. Have a blessed week.